going on, guys? This is a new episode of the Eskwilax Hour, episode 183. Today we are here out in beautiful El Sereno, and I'm your host, Efrain Martinez. Today I'm here with Andrew, a.k.a. Androoby.
Oh, yeah. What up?
What up, what up? It's
How's it
good
going?
to see you again, sir. We actually have him on a different episodes from 2017. So this is an update. Because I don't know if you guys remember, we always talk about we're going to go revisit just visit the artist 5 years later down the road, 10 years down the road. And we keep our word. So we're here today again. It's always good to see
Yeah, man.
the
Good to see you
artists
guys.
that been on the show. Thank you for allowing us in your space today,
Yeah.
man.
Welcome.
Thank you for introducing us to your little doggies earlier.
Yeah, no worries.
And your hospitality. Appreciate that a lot. This is 2024, so this is after COVID and all that stuff. I always like to mention that because that changed a lot of things for many people.
Yeah.
So,
did.
but thank you for being here. And
Yeah,
today,
man. Welcome.
how are you doing today, man?
Welcome to Sereno. Welcome to my cave over here. I'm doing good.
Nice,
Everything's
man.
good.
How's the art these days? What have you been up to?
Well, the art, it's been crazy. Been doing a lot of art, like, nonstop. So, just trying to stay busy.
A lot of painting?
Yeah, a lot of painting. I haven't worked in a while. Like, I quit my job a while ago. So I've been painting, like, kind of freelance.
Yeah, just full on.
Yeah, for a while. And, yeah, thank you for, like, everyone who's bought my commissions, everyone who's, bought my art, my prints, all that. It's, it's got me here. It's got me still going. I'm happy about it.
Your collectors and all that.
Yeah,
Nice, man.
I'm grateful.
Yeah, it is. It's wonderful to be able to, paint and kind of make a living off of it.
I mean, yeah, I'm living. I'm surviving.
It's all good, man.
But yeah, I've been just trying to make money off it. You know, I'm growing up. We're all growing up, and got bills to pay. I try to find work here and there, and I'm grateful I do find some. Doing what I'm doing what I like. I've had those jobs where it's just like same shit every day.
Yeah.
And I kind of broke out of that cycle, and I mean, I'm trying to survive out of it, but it's going.
But definitely, you're putting your name out there, right? Because you said you're gonna be in a show later down the road, and then you've been in shows now more recently.
I mean, since last time we talked, I've done a lot more shows, but also during that time I was also working more.
Yeah.
So I think the last 3 or 4 years, I think like COVID, maybe a little before COVID, I started like pushing it more, trying to get more gallery shows, trying to, I went to college for a while. I didn't finish.
It's all good. Yeah. Was you were studying art?
But yeah, I mean, the people I went to school with, like, they like even got like they went to grad school and all that.
Yeah.
And I just want to like stay that level, I want to still be in that competition if it's any, keep pushing it.
Yeah.
Try making good art and, making money off it, get recognized. All the things like an artist wants, I guess.
Yeah, man, I feel you. We all want that where we just paint and someone's collecting it.
Yeah. And, I don't want to feel it. I don't want it to feel like work. Just want to like do what I love, and somehow the bills get paid.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, you putting in the work, it'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you gotta keep going.
we'll see like how it is like along the line, but for now, it's all practice. Everything's practice for me.
Yeah,
Just trying to get better
definitely.
every day. Yeah.
And what about the skating? Have you
Skateboarding?
done a little bit of painting on the skateboards?
Well, the last time I skated was like maybe a couple months after my daughter was born.
Yeah.
So my daughter's like 10 years old now, so
Yeah.
I kind of steered away from that life. The skateboarding, I stopped keeping up with it.
Yeah.
And I've kept to the painting, you know. I was painting skateboards before, and I mean, I could still do it now, but I know there's a better process than painting on skateboards, you know. There's like graphic design and
Yeah.
screen printing and all that. But you know, I stick to painting, you know. And for now it's cool. We'll see what happens later.
What about last year as far as your painting? Did you do any big projects last year, 2023?
2023. Well, I kind of focused on well, I'm always trying to like get better. So I'm always trying to paint, and then I try to work on like more exposure.
Yeah.
Like getting myself out there more, getting in more shows. And I did get in a couple good ones. And then yeah, pretty happy about it. I mean, I'm trying to let my work speak for itself, because I don't really, you know, talk a lot
Yeah.
I'm not like that social, but I try to let my art do the talking.
Yeah, there'll be like that's one of Androoby's originals.
Yeah, you know, something like that.
I mean, right now, because you're working on a certain series, right? That you've been.
Yeah, trying to keep it. You know, I'm not trying to show too much, but yeah, I'm working on a solo show in August, on August 24th, you know.
Oh, wow, that's coming up quick.
Yeah, it's coming up quick, so I'm going to have some paintings in El Sereno. The show's going to be in El Sereno. You know, I'll have flyers soon. And it's pretty much going to be all the work I've been working on for the past, like, year and a half. Like, everything that I showed last year, and a couple of new paintings, too.
Definitely, man.
And they're all going to be... The theme is, like, they're memes.
Yeah.
You know, that's been my thing right now. Like, I mean, we're all on the internet. We're all, like, on Instagram, Facebook, and, you know, we all know memes. Memes, like, it's like a culture almost.
Yeah, there's some crazy ones out there. How did you get into memes? Like, like everyone on the internet just...
Yeah, I guess just taking in the internet, you know, being influenced by it.
Yeah, because memes are like also like, what do you call those? Like timestamps, right?
Timestamps.
Like,
yeah, I guess.
Well, certain ones are released certain years, and like when you see those, you're like, oh, I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about the...
like meme history.
Yeah. What was our co-producer, Hoken, he was talking about the troll face. That guy.
Yeah.
That guy, when you mention troll face, you know, oh man, that's from like 2010.
I'm crying.
Yeah. Certain people weren't even born back then, you know. They wouldn't even know what that is.
I know, huh? That's true. That's crazy.
So like if people know what troll face is in 2010, they're gonna be like, oh man. You know, they're a little bit in the older age range.
Take a sip of beer.
Yeah. It is what do you call it? Like there's troll face, and then there's like the penguin one from back then. I don't know if those are still around
Mario?
now.
From Mario, the penguin?
No, it's like this meme penguin.
Oh, yeah. I think I painted that one.
I think it was like awkward penguin or something like that. But now they're all different. Like there's a whole different set of memes now from, I guess, Gen Z.
I think there's a big like a broad spectrum of memes, you know, all kinds. And I think like my show, it's more like they're kind of like reflections almost. Like, I mean, kind of like all memes are. Like, people look at memes, they laugh, and they kind of relate to them. So that's kind of like my picks for my show. Like things like certain memes that, you know, I've related with, or you know that they're funny and share the feeling, you know.
Yeah. Is there one in particular that you really like, or
one in particular? I mean, I've been looking at so many lately that it's just like I don't even want to look at memes. But the ones I'm working on are cool. I mean, I'll show one of them.
Yeah, the one you can share.
This one's cool. It's Winnie the Pooh meme. He's like the lonely guy.
Dang.
And that's kind of how I feel like sometimes in the studio. Like, it's hard being an artist.
Yeah.
It's hard making money off it too. So
oh, definitely.
You kind of do feel alone sometimes. And, you know, painting, some people say that like painting calms your thoughts, but I think for me, like, they just run wild like while I'm painting. I overthink.
Oh, man, that's great, man. Just looking at the pool right there, you know, he's all lonely.
Little lonely Pooh.
Definitely, yeah.
I mean, I also try to focus on like making my shit as like as close as possible, like realism, I guess.
Yeah.
I've at school, like I learned like classical painting, I guess.
Yeah.
Like figurative classical. So I kind of stick to that here and there. I do cartoons, I do this and that.
Yeah, because I did notice that some memes, they're made like in 2D, and then yours are some are like they have the 3D.
Yeah.
They have more depth. They have more.
Right. I think right now, I'm trying to just work on my craft, trying to get better, make them look good.
Yeah.
And then I think later I should mix it up. Yeah.
Well, that's great, man. That the memes, because people can relate to them. You know, they'll look at them. They're like, oh yeah, like you're mentioning how this one makes you feel like kind of alone. Oh, the Pikachu memes.
Pikachu.
Yeah, yeah. My friends and I, like years ago, we started sharing a lot of Pikachu memes, and like this is more like I guess our little circle of friends.
Mm-hmm.
It became kind of like a mascot. So every day you would just share like the crazy Pikachu, and then the one sleeping, the one with the fucking hat on his head.
Yeah.
It's just thousands and thousands of them.
Just
so
mix it up, huh?
Yeah, and then our friend Marco, you know, may he rest in peace. That was one of our things we would share, you know, just Pikachu memes, just back and forth, one person to the next, the next, the next. And now every time we see Pikachu or a meme of Pikachu, we get reminded of him.
Yeah.
You know, so that connection now. You know, it could be like a simple meme, but now it means a lot more to us, to our group of friends, because we know that it has a connection to.
Yeah, exactly.
On our friend.
It's kind of like the feeling memes give you, right?
Yeah, yeah. That's how I see that particular meme, like the Pikachu meme. Yeah, like when it was someone's birthday, they would like message it. It would be the Pikachu with the hat or the cake. And I actually have one of those tattooed on my upper, I think it's this shoulder.
Oh yeah.
And he has it right there, you see.
Oh, nice.
So that's a meme that we kind of like took as a symbol, yeah, a group symbol.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Yeah.
So like whoever's making these things, like I don't make memes, but whoever making these things doesn't know the impact they have on people.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like a part of history, you know, part of art history.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what you were mentioning in the article, right?
Yeah.
How fucking I don't know, 100 years from now they're gonna be like, man.
They're gonna be like, what the? Yeah. But it's gonna be hard to explain down the line.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have hieroglyphics from like years, you know. You don't know if those were the memes from back then.
Imagine.
You know, they were just dissing each other, and right now we were giving it all different meanings. But back then, who knows what they were doing? It's just carving shit and they're just dissing each other.
It's like graffiti.
Yeah. But it's great, man. So as far as the painting, you said that you went to school for a bit and then you studied in like you did formal figurative.
Yeah, I did go to Eskwilax for a couple years. And then from there I guess
on your own?
Maybe YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube, my own. I bought a couple online courses. You know, there's a couple of artists that I follow that, you know, that I've bought their tutorials and whatnot.
Oh yeah, huh? They do. People do have that now.
Yeah, I mean that's how some artists make money too. Like, they show you how to paint, or you know. So, I did buy a couple of those.
I mean, that's smart.
It's kind of like self-taught I'm in a way kind of learning in my own direction.
Yeah. Well, I mean, every step you take towards any type of education is good. It's better to do it than not at all.
That's true. Yeah, but I think like a formal education would be good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just people, if they have the opportunity, it's good.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Exactly.
Because I have friends that have gone like 3/4 and they don't finish because for many different reasons.
Yeah, different circumstances, you know?
Yeah. And I have friends that are like, just never even went, and then they're like crazy good at what they do just by practicing.
Like just business or something, like.
Yeah. Well, just art itself, you know. Yeah. I'd be like, oh, like you went to... No, they're like, hell no, I just picked up a brush one day. I was
that's
like,
true.
Oh, shit.
I mean, I feel like we're all artists. Yeah. But we all have to, you know... We all have responsibilities and drift off or just forget, you know? In a way.
Yeah. But definitely, you know, it's good to pick it up here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, where do you see your art in, like, you know, down the line?
Down the line, bigger. Hopefully. Yeah. As in size and... I started doing murals not too long ago.
Oh, yeah?
So, I mean, I've done murals here and there before, but like paid murals, I'm starting to do them now.
That's good.
Yeah.
I think on the last episode, the one you mentioned that you did a couple around here.
Yeah, I did one in I think that one was with my friend Javier. He got like I think it was like a car body shop. He got a big 5-panel wall.
Yeah, and that's the one you're telling. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good experience.
Is it still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
Oh shit.
Yeah. The restaurant that was in front of it, I don't think that's there anymore. It was El Molcajete.
Molcajete?
Yeah, they sold pupusas.
Huh.
Yeah.
What street was that on, or is that on?
I think it was Woods and near Atlantic.
Oh.
Atlantic and Woods and 3rd. I forgot. Sorry. Can't remember.
I'll drive by it later.
Yeah. It's by the train tracks.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said more recently you said you got one done? Is that one on the street or it's private?
I've been working with a friend. He starting last year, I started working with a homie.
Yeah.
And he does school murals.
Oh, that's dope.
So
it's inside.
Yeah, he got he did really well during COVID because no kids were there, so he could paint, you know, all he wants. So he got down in a couple schools, and then they liked his work around the area in the valley, and they hired him, you know, a lot over there. So he got enough work to hire me and or to hire people.
Yeah.
And eventually, you know, I asked him for work, and he hired me.
Do you feel that type of work is a little bit more rushed than what, like, having it like on your own, like, you know, on the canvas?
Well, it's acrylic paint. It dries faster.
Yeah.
So you can finish it faster. But it's more rushed.
Yeah, right.
But what I was doing was I was like more of a filler.
Yeah.
Where I would fill in the shapes and then he would finish it.
Yeah.
So my job was, you know, fairly simple. And then you know, now I'm trying to do it on my own. So this year I've been trying to get some schools, and then my friend's been helping me too, and you know, we'll see. That's kind of where my future's leading to right now.
Just I guess more working with the arts.
Yeah, working doing art still and doing murals in schools.
Well, if you need a filler, I could do that for you, man. I could do the... No, I actually did that like 2 weeks ago for a friend of mine.
Oh, yeah?
She got hired to do... Like, there was a project they had where they had to paint and, I guess, refurbish the whole school.
Mm-hmm.
So they were just, like, murals going with, like, 20 different artists. And she's like, oh, like, you want to help me? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So I went to fill, and then, yeah, like, she finished it.
That's cool.
Pretty dope.
And it's fun,
pretty
right?
dope experience, yeah. It keeps you going, you know, as far as art and as far as, like...
It's like workout almost.
Ambition,
you know?
Yeah.
And then the money involved, you know, if they're willing to pay, the money's there, you know.
Yeah, I mean, the school system has enough money. It's just a matter of, like, doing it on a professional level, I guess.
Yeah,
you know, contracts
it really is,
and all of that. That's a lot of artists, you know, they get kind of scared with stuff like that.
Yeah, you gotta get like insurances, stuff like that. So, you know, it's good money. So I think like that's the route I'm heading.
Yeah, and it's good that you're hanging out with people that are familiar with that.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, pretty much whatever they know, you like that type of knowledge, you can pick it up too.
Yeah, you gotta be like one thing is knowing like how to paint, and then the other thing is like knowing how to make money off it. You know. Yeah. So, yeah, I gotta work on that side too.
Definitely.
Marketing and all that.
Yeah, man. No, it's all a process.
But it's, you know, yeah, it's a learning process. You know, it's leading into like, for me, it's leading into like being of a small business owner, and then, you know, becoming a contractor, and then being able to get work like in restaurants, in the street, you know.
Yeah.
But like, you know, getting funded for it and getting paid for it.
Like a portfolio, right?
Yeah,
just
but
all your work.
It requires a lot of like, you know, paperwork, you know, taxes, all this shit, you know.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you know, being a construction worker, I guess. You know, you're a contractor. You have work here, you have work there. You find it.
Yeah, I guess those are just like the formal stuff behind it. Cause there was a muralist in Boyle Heights. That's one of the main things he touched when I spoke to him a few years back. He was saying how there's like the creating mural, but then there's the business part of it that a lot of people, you know, they have to kind of learn that part so they can actually not lose time and
money, or like get sued or shit like that.
Yeah, he was explaining to me how like you have to get insurance just to be careful with like the what do you call those things? Oh, it's the scaffolds that you build and all that. Like you can't just put one up and you need like insurance.
I know you drop your paintbrush.
Exactly. Yeah, he that's exactly what he told me. But it was great that little knowledge that he told me. I was like, oh shit, like I didn't know that. It's a lot,
yeah. It's a lot.
Like no building scaffolds in public. I was just like, don't do that. But
it's another bill too. Like all the insurances. So.
Well, this has been our first 15 minutes. We're gonna take a little break, and we're gonna have to come back here. The Eskwilax Hour 183.
For sure.
Efrain, Androoby, and you guys take a break, take a sip of water, get some coffee, some snacks. Maybe follow us on Instagram. The Eskwilax Hour on YouTube. Do you have your Instagram? Androoby. So go do that right now during the break, guys. Follow, repost, share. It all helps everyone. The artists, the show. Follow Hoken. And we'll be back. Alright, y'all. The Eskwilax 183. I'm your host, Efrain. We're back with Androoby.
What's up?
He was just telling us about his past mural work that he was doing, and just what goes behind it all. And man. So I was gonna ask you, as far as your art like process, how do you go about that? Like your creative process when you're gonna like create. Like how do you choose your canvas or your paint or your palette?
Well, I think I've been pretty fortunate to get a bunch of material from where my dad works. He works with metal, so he gets a lot of MDF boards. So I'm able to use those for painting. So I start off with those. And my process kind of is similar to like making murals. I grid, but I use the lazy grid.
Yeah.
Which is like I would make a bunch of squiggles. Like if I were to do it on a wall, I would do a bunch of squiggles on the wall, take a picture, and then on my phone make it transparent.
Yeah, I think I've seen that. Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
You got like the image you want, and you make it transparent on the wall, and then you kind of just follow the lines. So I do that with my small work, even with the small paintings, and it's kind of practice. Like I've always wanted to do murals, so it's practice for me to kind of get those big walls, you know.
Yeah, because everyone does their, like, you know, they have their process, which is a little bit different.
Mm-hmm.
I guess what I was trying to ask is more like, does the mood, like your mood, affect what you're gonna paint for the day, or like more darker themes or more lighter themes?
Yeah. I mean, being an artist is pretty hard. So, you know, I've had plenty of challenges. You know, like, you know, I'm very anxious. I'm a pretty anxious person. You know,
Yeah.
I've gotten in and out of like depression. You know, addiction, highs and lows in life. And I mean, through it all, I've been painting, and it does come out in my paintings. You know,
Yeah.
I've had series that are pretty dark, and they do touch on like the emotions that I was going through at the time.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of it in a way. It's therapy. You know, you're kind of letting these feelings out and putting them on canvas, and it kind of takes a load off. I mean, it doesn't completely heal, you know, fix you.
Yeah.
You know, there's still a lot of other work you need to do. But it does help. And then, yeah, it's kind of how I'm feeling. What I want to paint, how I feel, how I relate to an image or, you know, things in life.
Like the colors and all of that goes into it. Like
Yeah.
if it's, you know, more blue, more dark.
The colors sometimes. Depends. Like if something like political is going on, you know, I'll do like a more political painting.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm angry about something that's going on in the world or in our country, you know, just kind of rebel against the system. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we've all done it. That's why artists are unique people. We don't stick to the normal.
Yeah, with commissions, I guess you have to paint what, you know, the person wants.
Yeah.
So you kind of you don't build an identity or like kind of a style. But I mean, you can, but when they want like an image like I do it, it's kind of hard to build, you know, a different style other than the image they want.
But I'm pretty sure you have your, like, I don't know, like, do you have like a personal collection of your own work that you don't share with the world, or?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually displayed like an older one today.
Okay.
At a show that's going on right now. It's with my homie Jasmine. She's been throwing shows for the past year.
Is it a gallery or?
She does pop-ups.
Okay, pop-ups.
And I think she's helped a lot with me getting exposure. You know, all the she tries to throw a show every month, so I'll do them. A lot of people know her. A lot of people go.
Yeah.
And then from there I meet other people. And then they're having shows, so I'll branch into that kind of like group. It's like different groups.
Yeah, just like network, no?
Yeah, it's
a lot
networking.
of network. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the reason I asked about the mood that you're in and your paintings is because, yeah, a lot of artists do that process. You know, it helps you. I guess some people call it like art therapy, I guess.
Yeah.
Where if you're really like pissed off or just kind of mad, and then, you know, your work tends to be more like violent or more like reds and more, yeah.
I do paint better when I'm angry.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
I don't paint angry. I just like kind of calm down. I paint and then I calm down.
I mean, I can relate to that because when I was young, like talking about 10 years old, 12, that's how I would, like, I guess, rebel. When I was like, no, you can't do that, or you can't go and play soccer in the streets. So I would go into my notebook and just draw Spider-Man all bloody, all, you know, crazy.
I used to do Sesame Street.
Yeah.
All bloody.
Yeah, there you go. See? We all been there.
Yeah.
And yeah, even now as an adult, like, I still do that. I'll go in, like, I'll start a painting, even though I don't finish it, a painting or a drawing, and you can tell what I'm feeling in there because there's a lot of red, a lot of dark colors, and instead of like happy pastels and all that.
Yeah.
So definitely understand what you're saying about that, especially like just going into like certain issues or certain things we can't like handle on our by ourselves. I guess some things do need like certain people do go to therapy for certain things.
I mean, yeah, therapy does work.
Yeah.
Probably better than painting, but
yeah.
But I'm an artist.
Yeah, I mean it's all like one big process.
Yeah.
It's not like you're saying. Not one thing's gonna solve it, but it's part of it.
Yeah, it's a process.
Art is good for that.
Yeah, I mean, since last time we spoke, I feel like I've done a lot of growing up, but like I was saying, it's ups and downs, and
I mean, we're all human. Yeah, we're all like we go, like like you're saying. I like the coffee shop I had there. Like I had to face one day that I had to close it.
Yeah.
And then I had to go back to work for someone. Then I opened another one, and then I got disappointed again. And
yeah, I mean it's true. And then how things are going right now, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Sometimes like with the art, it's like, it feels like the world's going, keep going as I'm like painting sometimes. So I don't know.
But it's good that we have art though. Because not everybody can have that. Some people, they turn to other things.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Because not everybody, like, I didn't know that.
And we need more art in the world, Yeah. It's too, it's underappreciated right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that, like, not everyone can make art. Like, I thought it was normal for anyone to pick up a pen and get inspired.
Yeah.
But I guess, just being able to do that puts you a little bit ahead as far as like letting out your emotions and just putting it on canvas.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like I got a painting of my daughter right there.
Yeah.
I mean, that painting makes me feel a lot. I could get it.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go show it to us. Show us. He's gonna show us right now, Young and Henry.
Well, this is a painting that I did of my daughter. I mean, someone who's really special to me.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's what drove me to do this painting. And I seen a meme about what wasn't a meme? It was just like a history post.
Yeah.
How they put like their girlfriends or their wives on the pistol, like during World War II.
Oh shit.
And they call them like sweetheart grips.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'm gonna put my daughter on the pistol.
Oh, I see it now. Yeah, that's beautiful, man.
But I don't know. Kind of like the idea of like what you're willing to fight for.
Yeah.
That's kind of like the idea behind it.
That's deep, bro.
And what was I gonna say about it? Yeah, almost done.
No, that's wonderful.
Yeah. So it's I'm kind of like I'm emotion driven. So
yeah.
I'm an artist. I feel things. I've go through a lot of emotions, I guess.
No, it's good, man.
But it helps me create.
No, it's good to be like have emotions and being able to tap into them.
Yeah.
Because for a while, me myself, I wasn't able to do that. Like, I was just a hard person. Like, no, you're not allowed to feel.
Yeah.
Until I found that where it's okay to do that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful to share that with us. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, if you wouldn't have told us the idea behind it, I thought it was just a portrait, like someone hired you to do. I didn't know.
Oh no, that's yeah. I did that for me.
That's great.
Well, I wanted to put it in a show too, but yeah, it's kind of my.
No, that's dope, man. Yeah, that's beautiful. And so yeah, and I think we're about to be a little bit over our 30-minute mark. Mm-hmm. Again.
Yeah, it was a good talk. I mean,
we talked a little bit the past.
I feel like I have a lot to talk about. I've been cooped up in this little garage studio.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
But I've been working hard. I want my work to be out there.
Definitely.
Hopefully that's coming soon. More people notice it.
Well, I mean, definitely people watching this episode in 2024, they're definitely gonna know the name. Do you said you having any shows coming up, or so they can know in August, right?
So in August 24th, I'll be having my solo show, and it's gonna be all the meme paintings I've been doing for the past year and a half.
Sweet.
So yeah, come through. It's gonna be a good time, and hope to see you there.
And before we cut, do you have any shout outs? Anybody you say hi to? Because it's going on YouTube later.
Any shout outs? Shout outs to everyone who's bought my work, all the people who commissioned me, people who share my work, thank you all. Appreciate it.
And one more thing, do you have any advice for like younger artists,
Any advice for younger artists? My advice would be that in painting, nothing comes fast. I think you got to be patient. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. It has to be a pursuit. Yep.
Great, man. Thank you. Thank you for sharing us. Thank you for sharing that with us. And thank you for allowing us in your space again. Catching up with you. Little update with you.
Yeah, man.
Androoby.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Oh, yeah, man. Hopefully we can do this again.
Another 7 years.
No, sooner than
Hopefully
that.
sooner than 7 years,
sooner.
Hopefully there's not another pandemic or a war.
No, knock on wood. Hold the table, though, because this table...
I know.
Alrighty, y'all. Thank you for watching episode 183. I'm Efrain, Hoken in the cameras, co-producing music, all the creative back there. Our friend Androoby, Andrew.
Yep.
We thank him for his hospitality. And we will see you guys next time on the Eskwilax Hour. Thank you again.
Peace.